Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I am finally getting around to doing some journaling for the first time in months. And I know it's been a while since I made a video. The last time I made a video, I think I was telling you that I had just found out I had a hemorrhage. And, and then after that, I found out that I had placenta previa. And And then after that, the kids started school and everybody was coming home sick. And then I got sick. It's just been a crazy couple of months. So, or at least a month. It feels like it's been a couple of months. It might have only just been a month. But anyway, I am really happy to be able to sit down and journal again. Today I'm journaling about my anatomy scan. So last week I did my 20-week ultrasound, and I found out the gender of the baby. And so I'm just journaling about that. And then I'm also journaling about the gender reveal party that I had. I've never done a gender reveal party before, but I ended up doing it this time because Jeremy had gone out of town right before my anatomy scan. And also they weren't letting anybody into the anatomy scan with me because of COVID. So I just thought it was appropriate and it would be a fun way to reveal to Jeremy and to my mom and everybody that we were having a girl. So I ended up doing the anatomy scan that morning, and then that evening I went over to my mom's house, and it was totally last minute, but my sister came right after work and came down and brought me a gift. She brought me a candle and like some bath bombs and like a little care package, I guess. So that was really sweet of her. And we just had like hot dogs and donuts. Like it was just all thrown together. But I really wanted to do it. And then as soon as Jeremy got off work, I told him to call me, and I videoed him in so that we could do the balloon pop. So that was the gist of our little party. Really, it was just kind of like, me hanging out with my mom and my sister. And, but yeah, it was fun. So that is what I'm journaling about on this page. And technically this spread is going to cover like 2 pages, and then I'm going to do a tip in the middle of them. So 3 pages technically. And that is the ultrasound picture, one of the ultrasound pictures. I just made a copy of it, and I'm going to put the originals in the baby book, of course. And so I'm using different pieces. So I'm using the packaging for the candle that my sister bought me. These ribbons are from the balloon package. Basically, they came with ribbons and you could tie them around the darts that you use to pop the balloon. And so I just kept the pink ribbon because it's a girl. And now I'm just taking a little bit of this wallpaper, and I'm going to use it on the polka dot page just to kind of make the polka dot page a little bit more interesting. I'm cutting down the wallpaper, and I'm just going to glue that straight down to the polka dot page. So I'm going to spend a lot of time on this page because there were a lot of black pieces, like the balloon piece was black and the ultrasound was black. So it's just trying to tie black into this spread. It was a little difficult, but I'm going to be fiddling around with the pages for a while, trying to figure out where I want to put everything and how things are going to look, and trying to pull the colors in all the pages and all that. That little blue piece that I'm gluing onto that journaling card, that just came off of the bag that my sister brought my present in. So I'm just going to use a little bit of washi tape and stick this little journaling card down over the top of that envelope. Inside that envelope is the card that my sister gave me for my present. And I'm just sticking this journaling card right on top of it just so that I have space to write on the back of that journaling card as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick this envelope down with just a little piece of double-sided tape. And I just fold that over the edge of the page so it can flip out as well. And then this card I got from something I ordered on Etsy. It was just part of the packaging and they made it. I just thought it was really pretty, and it had the blues and pinks on it, so I thought I would go ahead and use it on this page as well. And that is the card that I'm going to tip into this page to make it like a 3-page spread. So I'm just using that wide washi tape, and I cut it in half and then used one half on one side of the card and the other half on the other side. And just went ahead and stuck that down to the center of the page. And it's gonna take me a while to figure out what I want to put on the back of the page. So you'll see me moving all of these little pieces around and around over the various pages, trying to figure out where I want to put them. So then I found this paint chip, and it was very similarly colored to that little playing card with the little girl on it. So I thought that maybe I could make that into like a little tuck spot and give myself some more journaling space there. So I'm just kind of fiddling around with how I want that all to lay down. And that's the ribbon off of the bag that my sister brought my gift in as well. And then I'm just going to put these cards behind that little tuck spot so that I can journal on them later. So I go ahead and use double-sided tape to stick all that down. I'm just using double-sided tape on one side of the paint chip and one side of the playing card so that I will have a tuck spot underneath them. And I used that ribbon that came off of the bag that my sister brought my gift in, and I ruffled it at the top of that guest check, and then I just glued some buttons on top of that just to decorate it a little bit, and also to pull that black onto this page as well. And then I go ahead and use my tacky glue and glue this little dried flower that I had laying around. I'm not sure where I got it, but I thought it was really pretty with those pinks. So I just went ahead and stuck that down to the page as well. And then now I'm going to try to figure out what I want to put on this page. So I ended up pulling this page out of the Granny Chic book. And I really liked how the pinks kind of went well with the other pinks on that page, or on the opposite page. So I'm just folding it over that card so that I can cut it down to the right size. And I just glue that straight down to the brown packaging on the back side of that card. So I decided to use the ultrasound photo to cover up the writing on that page. And I think it looks really pretty on that page as well. And that gives me a little bit of space to journal around her photo too. And then I just used a little bit of washi tape along the edge of that page just so it doesn't come up in the future. And I go ahead and glue the ultrasound photo down over that writing. So I go ahead and decide that I like the candle packaging right there on that page. So I go ahead and just use my glue stick and stick that down. And then I'm going to take that piece of the balloon again and try to figure out where I want to put this. I finally commit to sticking it right there next to the candle packaging, but it's so fiddly. It was so difficult to get that to stick down. I used double-sided tape on just two sides of it just to make it stay. And then I end up going back in a little bit and using a little bit of glue underneath it just so it doesn't curl up. So I just peeled the one side of the double-sided tape up and stuck that down and then did the other side. It was probably one of the most difficult things I've ever tried to journal. So now I'm pulling out my letters, stickers, and I'm just going to spell out her name over her ultrasound photo. So we're going to name her Luna Jade, which has some significance to Jeremy and I. So once I get all the letters stuck down, I just go back over them with some clear tape just to make sure that those stickers don't come up in the future. And now I'm about to go sticker crazy. So I don't know why, but I just felt like using stickers today. Jeremy will probably be really happy because he's always saying I never use my stickers, and I literally have like a box full of them, but I just don't think about using them most of the time, you know? So today I did because I knew I had some stickers that were kind of baby themed, or you know, like themed for something sweet, you know, which I guess is, it just, I don't know, it feels baby themed. So I went ahead and pulled all the stickers out and started going crazy with them. So you'll see me stick them down and sometimes move them to different locations for a second. Basically just filling up any of the gaps that I saw that felt like they needed something a little extra and putting a sticker there. So yeah, that's the finished spread. I hope you enjoyed that video. I am so glad that I got to do some journaling with you guys today, and I plan on having another video coming out soon because I have some other things that I need to journal about from the past month. I just really wanted to get this down on paper. So yeah, definitely look forward to the next video. I'm also working on a ton of journals right now, but I can't seem to be satisfied with what I'm doing, so I keep throwing things out and restarting. So yeah, just bear with me. That might take a little bit of time, but hopefully I'll have a new set of journals coming out before the end of the year. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.